Hi guys, welcome to Hot Mess Crafting. I have some Valentine's Day DIYs for you and I hope you guys love them. Maybe give them a try. So this is the wreath form I've had in my stash. It's all messed up. Got glue and some little bracket on the back. We're going to remove that. I wasn't quite sure if this was going to work the way I wanted it to, but it did and I got so happy because we're going to transform this circle into a heart. And I did something a little tricky, and it was kind of cool that it worked out, and I'll show you in just a minute. But what we're going to do is take my cutter, and we're going to split that, and then we're going to form it into a heart shape. Now what I'm going to do is take floral wire, the green floral wire, I got it from Amazon, and I'm going to wrap it, and then it like magically, well, for one, it helps that stuff from falling all over the place, and for two, it just like magically helps it make it more bendable, I guess you could say. So what I'm doing there is just add some hot glue just to hold it for a second, long enough for me to get some floral wire and start wrapping it. And I show you like how it really just, it makes it more bendable, which is crazy to me, but it worked. So that's just a little thing in case you want to try it too. Since I didn't have my own wreath form, I was like, I've got to try to make my own. And I did. So there's the green floral wire. I'm going to start wrapping it and twisting it, getting it tight. Y'all, I am not used to nails. These are press-ons, and I was trying so hard not to break them off. But I made it through without one nail getting broke off, so that was nice. So what I do is I wrap the entire thing in the floral wire. If you hear any noise, I am so sorry, but I am next to my son's room, and his TV is a little loud. So here we go. See how I'm wrapping it? Just wrap and wrap and wrap. And we're going to take some yarn, and we're going to wrap our heart shape. For this project, you definitely need to put your patient pants on. See how it's forming? I'm showing you how it's like making it bendable. And it formed nicely into a heart. So if you try this, just put your patient pants on and you can do it too. Here's some yarn that was given to me, and we're going to wrap our heart in that. Kind of reminds me of like a tie-dye look when it's done. I love tie-dye. And the funny thing is I don't own any tie-dye, but I love it. I think it's so pretty. The only issue I was having with the yarn is it kept getting stuck on like the wire and then the wood pieces, but it was okay. I just kept pushing forward. Y'all, if you please don't mind, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you're new to the channel. I would absolutely love to have you. I want to thank all the ones who've been here with me for so long, and I appreciate that y'all are helping me grow because I put a lot of work into this, and I really, really appreciate all the help and the love and the kindness and support. So thank you. See how it kept getting stuck right there? I had my little fit about it, and then and then I moved on. I'm just showing you how I wrap that piece right there. I just put a little glue and wrap. Put a little glue and wrap. Because I know sometimes wrapping a point can be a kind of a pain in the butt. So I just add a little glue, then wrap it, and made it work just fine. See how pretty that is? Now this, if you do this, be very, very careful. I'm using my lighter to torch off the little fuzzies because I don't like them. but only leave it on the side, like apart for like a second. You don't want to catch it on fire. We just want to burn the fuzzies in our house. So now what we're going to do is take more of that yarn and we're going to wrap sideways. And then we're going to create a bow. A bow shape, I guess I should say. Y'all definitely have to let me know in comments which one of these is your favorite. If you think you might, redo one, I would love to know. Also, I never ever mention this. I'm going to once, and then that'll be enough for me. So on my front page, my main page, my home page, I guess you could say, I have added my Venmo and my Cash App and my Amazon wish list if anybody ever wants to donate. It just goes to helping my channel. It helps me be able to get supplies and helps to pay for like when I'm doing my videos because I do editing on an app, so everything costs money. If you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. It's not required. It's just if you would like to. My Amazon wish list is about as long as Indiana State, so. But yeah, seriously, if you can't, it's totally fine. If you're able to donate or get something off my wish list, I would greatly appreciate it. I really do, I promise. Look how pretty it looks. Now, these little love pieces I got from a friend. She gave me candles and little glass candle jars, and yeah, I really love them. It's got the little love engraved in there. And then after this, all we gotta do is add our little twine hanger and it's all done. So we're just gonna add a little hot glue. Lay that on there, and then we're gonna wrap each piece. You'll see how I wrap one piece on one side and one on the other. To make sure it's nice and secure. See, I'm separating them. Then I'm just gonna wrap them around. And you can't really tell because it kind of blends into the yarn. Just gives it a little more extra security. I hope y'all's new year is going well. I hope it's at a good start. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm going to put my phone on silent just in case. Sometimes I forget that, and then I hear ding-dongs going on. Sorry, I showed way too much of that. But there we go. There's it all finished. I really love how it came out. I love how it looks tie-dye. Y'all can just have to let me know what you think. I'm glad it worked out. Here's DIY number 2. We got 6 of them today, y'all. So we're taking some corks and we're going to make a heart shape. Now, these are shorter corks, and then we'll take longer, taller corks and go around the outside. So I had placed them where I wanted them, and now we're just going to use some hot glue and glue them together. I really love how this one came out. I think y'all will too. We're even going to use a ballerina Christmas ornament that I was so excited when I found at Dollar Tree. See how I put extra hot glue around the edges to really secure that. So if you don't know, Dollar Tree has their Christmas stuff 50% off right now. I don't know how long it's going to last. So might want to run over and check that out. Now see how we're taking those and we're just gluing them on the outside of those. Super easy. This is a very easy project. Now, my corks came from a thrift store in Virginia when I was down visiting my sister. Now we're taking some wooden hearts that my grandma had sent me, and we're going to add one there. We got a base that we're going to glue our heart on. And then we're going to add 2 more hearts onto the base. So they'll be sitting in front of our cork heart. See, here we go. They're going to sit side by side. Now, at first, I was going to do just white dots on my corks, not covering the whole thing. But then I changed my mind and painted the entire front of the cork. And I think it came out so much better. So first we're going to do the sage, and then the white is what I was talking about. The sage is such a pretty color. It's kind of like a grayish green. I feel it has more like a grayish tint than a green. But it's very pretty. It's subtle, which I liked. So we're going to do that first, and then we'll go in our white and paint the front of the corks. See, I was just going to do dots at first, and I was like, I didn't like it very much. So then I went back in and painted them all, the whole thing. And left the rest that sage color. And I think it came out so much better. But that's just my opinion. Here we go where I'm like, nope. See how I paint them all? I like that so much better. Here's our pretty ballerina ornament. Here's another one. I want to show you the tag. That hurt dress is messed up. So that was a different style of ballerina. But we're using this one today. And we're going to get that piece off her arm that, put your ornament hook on. She don't need that. We're going to take some super glue. I love this super glue. It's got a little sumo wrestler on it. I needed super glue. I use it a lot and I ran out for a while. I got it bulk on Amazon. I will link it in the description box. I love it. It literally adheres in seconds. I was a little worried about it when I first got it and saw the packaging, but pretty good stuff. Now we're going to take my favorite Rust-Oleum glitter. I grabbed the wrong one. I grabbed Harvest Gold. I was like, no. We want Iridescent Clear. It's Rust-Oleum glitter made for walls. I'm sure y'all have seen me use it a lot. As you can see, it's getting low. Hey, but I've had it for months, so you can get it at Home Depot, Lowe's, Menards, and Amazon actually carries that one. Not any other colors that I've seen, but they do carry the clear. We're going to brush it all over our ballerina, on her skirt to kind of tame that down, and all over our piece. So she's going to have a sparkly, pretty skirt. And there she is. I really love how this came out. I hope you guys do too. You could even add like a little tea light candle in there so it glows. I didn't think about that, but that'd be cute. So there's a nice little glow in the middle. We're headed into DIY number 3, y'all. Now this one's so easy too. We're taking some wooden hearts. I believe they came from Amazon a while back. Those jars were from a thrift or a yard sale, 25 cents each. There's some ribbon from Dollar Tree, heart ribbon, and we got moss. And some little heart stickers. So I'm going to paint my little hearts in white. And repaint my sticks in white. Well, plaster, same difference, white, pretty much white. So we're going to get those painted up. And I dropped it. So now we're going to take some of that heart ribbon and we're going to glue it around the top of our little jars. So easy. Y'all, look at that glue gun. You see it? So I got money and gift cards for Christmas, and that is a cordless glue gun. I was so excited. It works amazing. I will link it in the description box. It's probably the best thing I could get myself. It's really helped because my cord was always like wrapping around my filming cord. Yeah. So now we're going to take some of those little red sticker hearts and stick them on the front of that heart. Yeah, my nails were not cooperating, y'all. I think they look pretty on my hands. It's just, I got to get used to it. Trying to work with them. See, we're going to glue those on top of each other. Now it almost looks like heart lollipops. We're going to add some hot glue and stick it in our jar. And then we'll just add moss, and that's it. It took me a minute to get it to stay still, but I ended up just pouring some hot glue in there and then sticking the stick in there. There we go. Now all we gotta do is add our Spanish moss in there. I get my moss off Amazon. I do not buy it from Dollar Tree. I will link it in the description box because you can get a way bigger bag. It's just a way better deal. So I will link it for y'all. It's really good moss. No weird funky smell. I love it. So whatever I can link in the description box, I will, okay? See how easy that was? Now it's done. We're just going to pack it in there and we're done. And that's all she wrote. It's messy, but it was easy. I left too much of this in there. Sorry. I guess I really wanted y'all to see my packing skills. And there we go. Look how cute they are. They would be so perfect on a little tiny shelf or a tiered tray. Super cute. Super easy. Now we're headed into DIY number 4. So Dollar Tree has ours now has a plus section, but they're like I said, there's those 50% off, so I got this for $2.50. We're gonna transform it into our own love bug. But now, if you don't want to do this, well, at least at our Dollar Tree, I saw that they do have a Valentine's Day one out. I mean, you can spend $5 and get that, or you can spend $2.50 and just create your own for half the price. So I really wanted to thicken up my paint. So we got black, we got gray, we got white, and we're adding some spackling. I wanted a nice, thick, dark base because we're going to add like a metallic ruby on top. So yeah, I wanted to start off dark. As you can see, I got everything removed. And we're going to get it all painted. So here's the metallic ruby. I got this from Menards. It is such a pretty color, but it's thin. So that's why I'm doing that dark base, because I'm trying to get the color I desire. You know, it's a little bit darker ruby. Since it's such a thin color, but it's so pretty. Look at that. I love it. Kind of reminds me of, like off Wizard of Oz, her ruby slippers. Which I actually have a video. I've done one of those before. Made my own little ruby slippers. And there we go. Now I'm going to take this pink chalk marker after I throw it. And I'm just going to go around spaces that I want to paint a little bit. Excuse me. At first, my chalk marker was a little watery, but I haven't used it in so long, so maybe it's just old. I don't know. I'm going to let y'all watch for a minute. I'm going to hush my mouth. Now, these are the pink heart stickers. We're going to place those on the tires and on the door, the side of the car. See how my nail is just fighting me there? I was on the struggle bus with my nails, y'all. Now, these are those foam stickers. Now, I ended up using hot glue because that barely art glue, it just would not let those hearts stick. So I ended up hot gluing it. But we're putting one on the hood of our car, and then the top, we're putting some on the top of our car. I was debating which colors I wanted to do, if I want to do red too or just pink. I ended up sticking with just pink. Like I said, hot glue works best for these. See, I can't hold none with them nails. Trying to make my hands look nice for y'all, but man, I was struggling. So there we go. Now we're putting some on the top of our car. And then what I'm going to do is cut off some hearts off that heart lace and add it to the front of those. Did I say felt? I think those are foam. I don't know what I said. Now there's little hearts I cut out. So we're going to add those to the top of those. Sorry, I had to lift my camera a little bit. I'm not trying to make you dizzy. I really, really hope you guys enjoy these. I hope it's not something you've seen before and they're unique, because that's important to me. I like doing unique things. So hopefully I did a good job here. Now what we're going to do is I'm taking my little dabber tool and we're going dot, 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 dot all over this mamma jamma. It needed more. It needed some character. So we're adding some character. So we're going to dot, dot, dot our little heart away. Look how cute that is. I do end up adding some on the bottom of the car. I missed that. You know, like below the door by the tires. I did do that off camera because I forgot that part. We're adding that shimmer again, y'all. My favorite thing in the whole wide world. The main reason I love this is because I love shimmery, glittery, but this, you don't get the mess of glitter everywhere. So it's really nice. And there she is, my little love bug. How cute. I hope y'all like it. She's fancy, y'all. All right, DIY number 5. This is super easy. Another easy one. So I was given some of these for free from a friend. She had got them 90% off at Dollar General. So I appreciate that so much. I've had a lot of people give me stuff, and I can't thank them enough because it really helps. We're going in with that sage again. Like I said, I love this color so much. I got it from Walmart. I don't know if it's cheaper on Walmart or Amazon. I can look into it for y'all. Now what we're doing is taking another pink chalk marker. This is a different one. And we're going to paint the outside of this wooden heart. Now, I've had these heart things for like a few years now. I believe they were on like a banner and I took it apart. So we're going to paint the outside pink and the love is going to be white. We're going to use that plaster color again. That tattoo you see is Nightmare Before Christmas. Don't know if I have any of those fans out there. I'm a huge fan of the movie. So that's my half sleeve of Nightmare Before Christmas. So I'm doing is taking some of that plaster. I feel like it needed a little bit more white to go with the heart. So we're just adding some at the top and at the bottom. Putting it on and just kind of dragging it downwards. So it goes like thick thin. See how it's kind of thinning out as we drag it? Now I'm doing a second pencil and I want to try to darken up them lines. I wanted those to stand out a little bit more. There's that. See, look, there's a little Superman. Sumo wrestler. He's on the glue. He's a little sumo wrestler holding his little glue stick. He's so cute because he's smiling and happy. He likes the glue too. Now we're going to add one of those pink hearts to the top and one to the bottom. And I was trying not to glue my fingers together because I'm known for that. I don't know how many times I have super glued my fingers together. Too many to count. Now what we're going to do is take this purple yarn, we're going to tie on the front and make like little tassels on each side. We're going to cutesy it up. See how I made like a little tassel? Now we're going to wrap it around the piece and do the same thing on the other side. So it's going to be held on to the wood, plus make another tassel, and I will super glue it down from the top and the bottom too. Sorry, I moved my camera. So I do secure it with super glue too, but I thought this was so cute. It's simple but pretty, I think. And there you have it. What do you guys think? I think that'd be so cute on a shelf. Alright, y'all. This is probably my favorite DIY. So we got some wood hearts from Dollar Tree. Or wood heart from Dollar Tree. I only use this one for this one. And a faux fur tree collar, which I got for $2.50 because it was half off. I actually have a giveaway happening right now for that. I will link that video in the description box. Okay? So you can go get yourself entered to win one. You do not have to be a crafter to win it, okay? You can use it for next year for under your tree. Or you can use it to craft with. Up to you. We're going to lay that wood down and we're going to trace out a heart shape. I'm just saying, we all know that faux fur is very, very expensive. I've looked at Hobby Lobby and I could not believe the price of it. I'm not paying it. So when I saw this for $250, I got very excited. Now, I ain't gonna lie, it falls off a lot when you're cutting it, but hey, I made it work. And it came out really pretty in the end. We got that cut out. Now we're going to hot glue it on our wooden heart. I was covered in this fur by the time it was done, but I was so happy with the way it looked. I didn't care if I was furry or not. And if there's any like blank spaces, I missed a spot or something, I just cut off a little excess fur and, kind of blended it in together. Now we're taking some hairspray and we're going to get it on there. You know how when you spray on your head and you lift them roots? That's what we're going to do. We'll spray on the roots and lift. I wanted more of like a shaggy look to it. Plus, it'll help from your fur like just falling off. Just don't like light a candle around it or yeah. It's very flammable. But see how I'm kind of using my nails and I'm fluffing it up? Kind of like you do in your hair. Pearls. If you don't know, I'm absolutely huge fan of pearls. Always have been. I love working with them. If somebody wants to send me a truckload of pearls, I would be okay with that. I will find a spot. So we're just putting them here and there sporadically in our heart, in our fur. This one's fancy. Well, fancy to me. Yeah, I'm going to tell y'all. So I got this idea about this heart because Dollar Tree actually has pillows that look like that, like made from that white fur. This lace my grandma sent me. She sent me a bunch. I have so much lace. But yeah, I got the idea of those pillows and want to recreate into like a decor piece. So what we're going to do is make us a bow, just like you tie your shoestrings. Actually, I think is what it's called, right? Shoestring bow? Somebody tell me. And I got a skeleton key. And we're going to add it with some clear string, like jewelry string. And then I'm going to tuck the excess under that middle piece so you can't even see it. I folded that in half and we're going to cut it down. Dovetail our ends. Get it all cutesy-fied. Just trying to straighten that bow up because it was making me mad. It was wanting to flop into directions I didn't want it to, y'all. There. Am I done yet? Okay. Now here's that clear, stretch cord. That's what it's called. That people use for jewelry. And we're going to attach our key, key to my heart. That's what we're doing. Have you ever, I don't know if y'all watched this Southern Girl Can. I adore her. She's hilarious. She has gorgeous nails and they're super long. And I love it when she says, go, go, gadget nails. It just cracks me up. So that's what I was thinking in my head when I was fighting with these things. Like, come on, go, go, gadget nails. I adore her. If you've never watched the Southern Girl Can, you should. She's really talented and she's hilarious. And there we go. That's our final DIY. I hope you guys love it. I hope this video inspires y'all. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. Bye, y'all.